Okay, let's talk about measuring an angle, checking an angle, meaning the actual angle of the part. Okay, so back in the old days, they have to use these books. This is an old book that I have, but you'd have to look up what what the sign was for 6 degree. In fact, I'm missing that page in this book. I just realized. Ha, that's funny. That's okay. I have another one right here. A newer. If I can find the 6 degree page. Yeah. There, now you can see. Or maybe you can't. So there you go. 6 degree sine is 0.10453. So you'd have to take that and multiply it by the length of your sine plate, bar, whatever you have. This is a bar. It's thin. It's called a bar. Nowadays we have these fancy calculators you can use. So that's all I got to do is just sine 6 close parentheses times 5, enter 522 and 6/10. I talk about how to get gauge blocks. You get your gauge blocks, stack them up. My set does it. I've lost my 300 blocks, so that's a 2 and a 0.1 to make my 0.3. And then the 6/10 block and a 122 to make 522 and 6/10. You stack them all together. Make sure they stick. If they don't stick, they got dust in between them and they're not right. Guaranteed. Okay, so you get it on there. Now here's another thing. Up on this end here, this is a sharp corner going up against this fence here. It doesn't want to sit right. It doesn't want to sit square for me, right? Because it's round. So what you do is you take a pin, set it right there, and it'll square up right against that pin. This part also has flats on it. You got to make sure I'm not checking the flats or setting it on the flats, right? Because we're not checking the flats, we're checking the angle of the part, the angle of the grind of the part, the OD. So that's on there. I usually like to use pennies or something to hold it in place, but I'm not going to do that. It's been sitting pretty good for me so far. So let's see. Let's do this. Boom. So you zero your indicator. And the part is moving on me. Dang it. Okay, there's a cure for that. Get this here. Magnet. I'll try to hold it like that. There we go. Set 0. I like to get it as close to 0 as I can without fighting it for an hour. That's pretty close. 1/10 over. Then you go over to this side of the part. Oh, you don't do that though. Alright, let's get it back up there. I'm trying to get it to show in the other camera too. So let's see here. Oh, it's up now. Why is that up too high? No. Okay, that's what? Plus 3/10 on that side. 2/10 on that side. So we're close enough. We're only 1/10,000th of an inch off from our 3 degree. Now I know I did 6, but here's the thing. This is an OD part, means that we hit it in the machine like this and the part was spinning. So we were grinding both sides at the same time. And when we set it on the sine block bar, we're setting it on the one side. So the side we're setting it on is 3 degrees. And the side we're checking is 3 degrees. So we had to double our angle to get this, right? Understand? That's why I did 6 degree tangent or sine. And that's a 3 degree part technically. But it's 6 degrees included, meaning both sides. And that is how you would check an angle. That's a pretty good 3 degree. All right, that's it for this one.